Hello and welcome to another one podcast.
We have a Patreon. It's one of the best Patreons in the game.
By best, it's more of us.
Hundreds of hours of content. There's specials on there.
Three
specials. 2 live shows. It's one of the best Patreons around. You won't regret it. Sign up. £3 a month. That's all it fucking is.
I can't promise you it's one of the best or the most valuable, but if you enjoy us,
I think it is.
It's the only way to guarantee this carries on.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So
Genuinely.
It's up to you. Would you like this podcast to carry on? If the answer to that question is yes, then why not part with 75p a week by signing up to our Patreon?
Patreon.com/another one podcast. Sign up to it. You don't even have to enjoy the content that's on there.
You don't even have to watch it.
No.
Just
sign up.
75p a week,
Yeah.
so that you get your public episode every week, guaranteed. Because if it drops below a certain level, it will stop.
75p a week.
The minute this costs us money again, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's
Barely even.
so. Please,
For the love of God.
yeah, please. Now it's beyond a joke. Now there's only one podcast that needs the money, and that's ours. We're absolutely brassic, and we've got the most outgoings, like dependents.
Another one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another one podcast. To me, Simon Wozniak, co-host Rob Thomas.
Hello, people.
And joining us today, after a late dropout from Michelle and Barack Obama, we've got another one, Hall of Famers, Lou Conran and Eduardo Brimson.
Hello.
Which one's what? What
Well,
one do you want to be? Barack or Michelle?
Well, I'll probably be Barack, won't I?
Yeah,
You wear
that
the
would make
trousers.
sense.
He wears the trousers.
Sorry, it's just a little shitty thing I've been doing now with every guest we have.
Okay. That's
I just say after a big pull from a big famous person.
okay. I'm quite happy to be Michelle Obama.
And you're a Hall of Famer as well. How'd you feel about
A
that?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
a Hall of Famer.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, lovely. Yeah.
That's the
It's
piss
been-
take.
It's been.
Let's have a weird piss
It's
take.
been a while. It's been deserved. I've been waiting. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Debutante as well, Lou.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you feel?
Well, I can't tell you. What a pleasure it is to be here.
Yeah.
And to be told that, I've got to sit really close to this mic because
Yeah.
the sound's a bit shit. And there's a bottle of whiskey on the table, and that makes me very happy because that makes me think that at some point we'll be drinking it.
I think that's empty, is it?
Yeah, it's empty. But
Great.
there's lager in the fridge if you want a
Would you
lager.
like a lager?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You two off the ale still?
No.
Oh, you back on it now?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, we only did we did a month, didn't we? 28 days.
Yeah.
We did, and then it was like, fuck, that's over.
And
You hammered it in Australia, didn't you?
Yeah. When we did that curry night.
Fancy
were we
curry
off
after
it?
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going home and we'll just
Yeah.
meet up in the Taj somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me that. You're awkward curry.
We
Oh,
were
it
all
was.
four, the whole bill went, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really awkward.
So, we had that curry planned for weeks in advance.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, he couldn't wait to do the gig and go over there and a little curry on his own and that. And he went, and them two walked in.
Yeah.
And then I was like, did you not tell him you were going for a curry? He went, no, I didn't tell no one.
No, I felt awful. I felt like, I should have said, but I went over and then, but you two, to be fair, you wanted to go for yours, didn't you?
We were going to
And
go
then-
for a romantic curry, weren't we?
Yeah. And then the other act.
Yes,
The
that's
other
what I mean.
act. They were like, oh, where are you guys going? And then I was like, ugh. And then Eddie went, oh, do you know what, mate? We haven't seen each other for ages, so we're just going to go for a lovely romantic meal. And the other guy was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And then we walked in and saw you
Sat alone with
sat
an AirPod
alone,
in.
you lonely fucking
we can't.
weirdo.
Yeah, that would have been weird. Imagine if he had walked in and we hadn't then rang him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you have to ring him?
Yeah,
we
messaged
did,
him. I think
yeah.
You messaged him, didn't you? So
No.
No,
think
I did. I just was
Lou
like,
did, yeah.
we can't do this now because
Yeah.
it felt really tight. And then
Yeah.
he turned up, and then the staff were like, oh, can we get photos because he's on the telly?
Oh, yes. They recognised
so
Lisa,
it was
didn't
all a bit like, oh no, this is awkward, isn't it? And
Yeah, but
then
then
there was
there
some mad drunk man
Yes.
who was
So
clearly...
you did save me in the end.
Yeah.
Because my night was already
Oh, you were
ruined.
getting talked to, weren't
Yeah.
you, by that guy?
Yeah,
He was
by-
a bellend, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was off his face.
Yeah,
and
there was something wrong there.
You were eyeing him up, weren't you? You were sort of towards the end of our
No,
meal. You were
no,
thinking,
I
is she
wasn't.
all right?
Yeah, I was worried about the bird
Yeah.
because he was really bullying. He was quite bullying.
Yeah.
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 Anyway,
But anyway, we all had a lovely date together.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was great.
Lovely romantic meal.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Cute.
Yeah.
Four of us. Yeah, it was nice.
That is your fault, though, for being selfish.
Yeah.
Because if you'd have been open that you were going for a curry, then the other act could have gone with you, and they could have had their lovely date.
Yeah, but he didn't want anyone to go with him. That's why he
Yeah,
specifically
no,
went
I
on
don't
his
think-
own.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's selfish.
I don't think it's
it's
selfish.
to just take your way.
No, it was really funny.
I
Because
felt awful.
no, but you shouldn't feel awful. But what would have been funny is if we'd have gone in and pretended we hadn't seen you.
Yes.
And then would have just sat on, like, just don't look over there.
should have
Don't
done
look
that.
over there.
It was impossible. There was no one in.
No,
It was
but
us and that boy
imagine
weird
if we
man.
had of though.
Yeah, it would have been great. Yeah.
You'd have felt really fucking.
Yeah, that would have. Yeah, if
And
you'd
then
have managed to
Just
glance at
outside.
me and then quickly get away.
And you'd have had to have walked past our table
Yeah, but
to leave. And we'd have
Yeah.
been like, oh, he's coming, he's coming. Oh,
yeah, but that would
oh,
have
yeah.
been like
Yeah.
Jedi level of
Yeah.
like mastery to be able to do that
Yeah,
together.
would've been-
To just instantly go, we're not looking at and pretend
Yeah.
we don't see
That's
you.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you. You would normally suggest that. Let's just sit here away from him. It'd be really awkward for him.
Yeah.
You would usually have said that.
But
That
you
would've
had
been
this,
great.
you had this little look in your eyes that was
Yes.
there was a whole story that went on for in about 2 seconds where you went, oh my god, I've been caught out, but also help me.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
it
yeah.
was kind of that.
Yeah, because you
that
came
look.
up to me and said, "Oh, I thought you were great tonight at the show," like that, I think, and shook
Yeah,
my hand like you were trying to be like a
Yeah.
punter. But then,
Because I could see he was talking to you.
yeah. Oh well, that was a nice little story.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you obviously gigged together, didn't you? You three sweated it out.
Oh
Me
yeah.
and Lou. Eddie was just there in support.
Yeah, it was
It
my
her
birthday.
I took the
I know,
night
yeah.
off because it's her birthday. I goes, what are you doing on her birthday? She went, oh, I'm gigging. Oh, brilliant.
I'm not bothered about my birthday. It doesn't
No.
Well,
bother
you've
me.
had so many now. It doesn't really matter.
Not as many as you old cunt. But it's yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter to me. But then your friends were up anyway,
Yeah.
and so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But that was a hot night, wasn't it? That was a hot night and hard work. A hot night, hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died, didn't he?
Do you know what? He did it. I'm not being... I'd love it if he
Well,
did. But
we,
he
did-
didn't.
we discussed, because obviously you two have now starting a pod, the gigs you've done that week, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, because you tagged me in it, I obviously had a little listen because the ego gets in the way. I explained to him going, oh, actually, they were quite nice. They were quite nice about me on the pod. It was okay.
Yeah.
No,
And he was like, did he say you died? Did he say you struggled? I was like, no, they were very pleasant.
If you gig with us and we do the pod
yeah.
and we just go, yeah, Simon was on. And then there was... then
Then
Yeah.
that,
then you
then,
know you died.
Yeah.
But
Right.
no, you didn't. It was a...
it was a hard
people
night.
really enjoyed it, but it was just
Yeah.
a hot... It was too
Well,
hot.
I
It was
found
too fucking hot.
when I'm on stage, they're smiling but not making any noise. And I was like,
Yeah.
Well, all you
I
can
don't
see
want
is
to
that.
reference it.
You
Yeah.
can see people trying to cool themselves down.
That was
It was
because
all
of
that.
or-
I can't,
yeah.
it was that. Was it that or that? I can't-
Yeah, I think they were wafting their faces from Rob's sexual allure
Yeah.
because there was a whole row of old ladies, wasn't there, on the front?
Yeah, but I don't mind that because it's funny watching them crack when they're all like there trying, but all of them, and then you all think which one's gonna crack first. I'm gonna get one of them.
Yeah.
I know one of them's gonna go, and then you see one of them go, and you're like, I got you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoy that.
yeah. We're not that rude about people on the pod,
We're
are
never
we?
rude. We're never rude about people.
Well, I have been about somebody
We have
in
been
the
about
past.
promoters or a promoter.
The one I listen to probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Almost every week.
Is it?
Every week Lou has
are you-
a certain promoter.
Are you like, I'm bad for that? Not for promoters, but like, I can't. I just end up. Yeah, I end up having.
I never mentioned the
I
name.
try my best not to say anything.
Yeah.
Now. You're quite good at
What?
staying stalwart.
Yeah, I don't read comments.
Don't give
no,
opinions.
No.
Whereas I'm
No.
straight in. He's a cunt.
Yeah, guard up, protect myself at all times.
Yeah. Well, you see, it doesn't matter to me because this promoter won't ever book me, so it doesn't matter what
So
I
will you
say.
name them now or
No,
not?
I
Oh
won't.
no! So the one I listen to, they're not promoter anymore. It was this Spider.
Oh, with the funeral.
Yeah, the funeral story.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
all right. When
Oh,
the
yeah,
Spider
yeah,
asked
yeah.
me to
Yeah.
yeah.
film myself weeing at a funeral awake. Yeah.
No, you won't mention the name, will you? But everyone knows who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I'm not listening to that one. Just.
I heard that obviously the weeing thing.
Why did you listen to the one that mentioned
No,
me as
you
well?
mentioned something about
Right.
it, thinking that was you thought it was going to be. It looked like it was going to be you.
Oh yeah, because they invited
Is
me
it
to
an actor
collaborate
or
on a
promoter?
reel, and then
Oh, he was a What did he do? He was a promoter a million years ago. So he used to run the Comedy Balloon in Manchester. Do you remember the Comedy Balloon?
Yeah, but the guy's been running that
Yeah.
same.
That's Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Cook and Spider used to run it with him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Was you gigging when the Manchester Comedy Forum was a thing? That's when. I remember for the last couple of years of that.
Yeah. That was like old-fashioned internet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just going to write a little message.
Well, I remember
on
there's
this
one
thing.
promoter sort of in the Northwest that's reputation's just absolute dog shit.
Prostitutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it him?
Yeah. Oh, no.
There's something wrong with Manchester.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wrong ones in Manchester.
I don't know if he's Manchester, but he's
Northwest.
Northwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him for a
weird,
while.
that
He's gone now as
story.
well.
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
Lou didn't think it was weird. Every time Lou, there's always something new.
You're very nice, I think. Well, I only listened to one episode, so maybe you're horrible and the other ones. But you were very, because you were having a go at acts getting off and stuff, and you were trying to be a bit. It's a different age in that now, and there's a different thing. No, it was more, you were a bit like, it's a new wave of comedy, and not everyone has to try and get on the circuit, so they're not all focused on live. And you were being very kind. I was thinking that's quite kind of it, because I was on your side of it.
Yeah.
But then I did think I got off straight after I'd been on that gig. Am I going to get bad mouthed?
That's different though.
Yeah.
You're not new, I am.
No, it's just a weird thing. I did a really weird gig on Friday, a really, really tough room, but it would have been a great room for new comics to what.
Yeah.
Mick Ferry was on, Colin Manford, Nick Ferry, and Jen Hart, and to see those three very different style comics play that room, and it just, I don't know. It's when someone comes in who's new and they just come in, do their 10 minutes, and then fuck straight off. You ain't learnt nothing. You ain't learned anything about how to play this room or watch other comics. I think
Had there been a middle act at the Naked gig that you did, what do you think they would have learnt from that, Edward?
not do that naked gig. Probably. Yeah, that was brutal.
Did you do a naked gig?
I did one. I did a nudist
Starkers.
gig. I have done a gig naked before, Edinburgh, years ago, but you only do it like once. You know what I mean? But last week I went and did a gig at a nudist camp. Fucking hell.
Was
Tanked, man.
Jen Collier on the bill?
No.
I'm sure, she did a gig recently, but she wasn't naked, but the crowd were. She put a status, a video about that.
That's what I did. There was another one this week. You said someone was going to do one this week somewhere. But fucking, it was... I said to the bloke just beforehand, they're okay with rude. He went, oh, no, we don't like rude stuff. I went, you're joking. He went, no, we're not prudish. And I'm like, fucking no shit, Sherlock. They're all sitting there with it was horrible. Average age... Well, there was 75 people in this barn. It was on a fucking scrapyard, like farm. It's rank, horrible. And I said, I got to the point of like, who's over 80? And 40-odd people put their hands up. It was fucking horrible.
But you were fully clothed?
Yeah, I was allowed to be clothed, but I died
Was it an
so
option?
badly. I suppose I could have if I wanted to.
I remember
Phil
years ago.
Butler used to do them. All right,
I remember years ago there used to be ones where then they'd say you can do it nude or you can just do it with your clothes on, and they were quite regular. I never did them, but I'm sure they were like 2 or 3 a year.
I don't know. I just know Phil Butler used to do them, didn't he? Do you remember Phil Butler?
Phil, I love Phil.
But he was just one. He used to get naked anyway. Didn't he?
Any excuse. He used to live on there's a nudist camp in St Albans, like down south, and Phil used to live in a van on the nudist camp. When he had his birthday, he said, "Oh, it's a birthday party, but everyone's naked." So
No.
he invited all the comics, invited me.
Oh, and now then, let me guess which ones went.
I know one that definitely went.
Phil Nicol, did he go?
I don't know. I don't know if the only one I know, but Barry Castanola went.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He invited me to go, and I was like, why do you think I want to fucking stand with you and a load of strangers start bollock naked? But that was Phil. He was properly out there. Bit of a wrong on Phil. Brilliant.
You done a naked gig?
No, I fucking wouldn't.
Wouldn't
And
you?
I
You wouldn't
haven't.
perform to a
way.
naked crowd?
No. There was one year in Manchester, somebody did a 24-hour gig thing.
Okay.
And this was when I first started. And my time slot was like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I had to go, did it on my way to work, and it was in the print works. So I went to the print works, got in the room, and Rob Riley was naked. Mick Ferry, Mick Ferry had just been naked, and they were hammered. And then Andy Watson was there. Do you remember Andy Watson?
I remember Andy Watson well, yeah.
And he was on before me, And then he just went on stage and he just went, "Oh no, I suppose you want to see me dick." and then there was like 5 people in the audience, and I for one was like, "No, I really don't want to see your dick." He went, "Oh God, I don't want to do it." And then he unzipped his flies and then just got his knob out. And,
Oh,
and
no.
I was
No,
just like,
that's even worse.
yeah, and it was like, oh God, I got to go to work in a minute. And then I went on stage, and then there was loads of old pervs in the audience.
Yeah,
And I just was like, all right then, go on. There you go. Put a $5 in the bucket, and all the men went, oh, all right then. And then I just went, there you go.
Did you flash your tits?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, Lou. That's not so every day. There's another fucking story. Fuck's sake.
Did any other women do it?
I don't know. There was no other women there, but I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, everyone's got their bits out. Just there you go. Put some money in the bucket because I've just got my bits out, and everyone went, all right, just put money in the bucket, and then I went to work, and then I sort of sat at my desk going, I just my tits out. The print works this morning. I wasn't even drunk.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I did one at Edinburgh years ago. This lot come over from Boston, and it was called the Naked Comedy Collective.
Yeah.
And the whole idea was you go on naked, it strips you of, and so it's just the words that count, right? And I thought I'll go and do this, and then the bloke doing it had a micro penis. It was literally that. And as soon as I saw it, it's like, oh, this is therapy for you.
Yeah, that's
right?
just, yeah.
And then
Lawrence Barraclough, was it? He's a famous micro penis.
fuck knows what it was.
How do you know the name of a man
It
with
was
a
on
tiny
BBC
penis?
Three. It was the first time I'd ever heard the one. I was about 14, I think.
An American guy.
No, he's a British guy, I
This
think.
bloke was Boston.
Yeah.
But he, Boston in America. And he, then I got backstage and I'm like, everyone's getting stripped off and there's all these girls in there and they're putting bows over their tits. And I realised, oh, I'm the only one naked. I'm the only one naked here going on. And I was on first. And it was like, in the Gilded Balloon, it's like 120-seater. There was 7 people in. And one bloke all on his own at the front. So fucking, this is wrong. He had an old boy, legs crossed, balaclava, and I just looked at him and goes, did you know?
Balaclava?
No, sorry, what do you call him? Cravat.
Cravat.
And he goes, balaclava.
Imagine if he had a balaclava on.
That's a different paramedic organisation.
Really got a spot he's embarrassed about. I couldn't be seen dead with this.
It was fucking horrible. I said to him, do you know everyone was going to be naked? He just went, oh, yes. And I was like, oh, fucking hell. Did 5 minutes and got off. I had a baseball cap on.
When we were in Australia, though, there was naked gigs every week in Australia.
Yeah.
And our mate Mick Nevin, I don't know whether you've ever met him, he's an Aussie comic.
I heard the name.
Great comic, really good.
He's brilliant. And he went and did it every week, didn't he?
Yeah, he went and did it.
Yeah, what I do is I just slap the old man and I just get it to a point where I'm really happy and then I just get myself on stage. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. And his girlfriend's like, what's it?
Is he married to the Kagools?
Yeah, Nikki,
Nikki,
Nikki Cagoule, yeah. And she's like, what's he doing every week? I just think he loves it.
Yeah, but he's a good-looking man as well, isn't
Yeah, I think he's
Rugged and he's
cracking down there.
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah. And then
he wouldn't
look at the competition, comics. Most comics, and when they're not the best.
But I wouldn't, no. I mean, no.
It is just pervy. It is just the audience. There's no one. Why are you watching comedy? There's no need for it, is there? There's just no need.
But also, we always, every festival, we always live with Mickey and Nikki.
Yeah.
So if I'd have gone and seen that show and then I'd have seen his dick, the whole time I'd have been thinking, just...
Linda went, though. Our old mate Linda, she went,
yeah, but she's a dirty bird.
Look at
She's like, oh, Michael, yes.
Well, how many times have you lived with them?
Oh, we've done Edinburgh with them and Australia with them
you've
loads of times.
You've never seen us?
No.
And Nikki's not. She's never get to do a naked gig now.
I don't think so.
No.
You wouldn't have lasted at that nude gig. You wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
What do you mean? In what way?
You'd have walked. You'd have got out your car, seen what I saw, and you'd have gone. I can't do more than 30 seconds of this.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to do it because I can't say anything that's not rude for a start.
Yeah.
So, but also, I was really tempted to go with him to the naked because I was like, oh God, come on.
I'd have gone, yeah. For the
Yeah, and then
you'd have sat. I know what you're like better than anybody, but I reckon within 2 minutes you'd just gone. I'm sitting in the car. I'm not doing this. It was fucking horrible.
I want to know what the room smelt like. Do you know what I mean?
It's a big barn.
Because
Do you reckon that's why it was in a scrapyard, though?
It was a big barn on a farm with all like pallets and.
What was a scrapyard?
Yeah, but it was all like pallets and like broken up bits of car. You know, like a really shitty farm. And this is where they were gone for their week's holiday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horrible.
They're on holiday?
They were on holiday. They were there for the week.
You never
They
do
had a
that? Rob?
duo on the
No,
night
no, I'm too
before.
embarrassed.
And I thought, what the fuck? These two blokes must have sat on this stage playing to them. And it goes, tomorrow we got this guy who's coming all the way from Cornwall. He just plays for 3 hours. He did it last year. And I was thinking, please don't tell me these people dance like this. Because they were old. People are coming in wheelchairs.
There's a no phones. People haven't got the phones on them at these gigs, have they?
Where are they going to put them?
Well, this is what I mean. I'd be like, you got a handbag or something. But like, do you reckon if you were in that environment long enough, you would go, oh, you know what? I'll just get naked now. Do you not reckon? If you were in there for 3 days in a camp where everyone was naked, you don't think there's any point where you'd go, oh, maybe just at night I'll just take me undies off.
I mean, he probably would. But there's no way. No one needs to see this.
Yeah, I get me boxes. I'd sit down with boxes. I couldn't
And
really do it
also, you'd have to wear shoes, wouldn't you? Because if it's
Flip-flops.
Yeah, flip-flops.
Oh,
I'm thinking,
flip-flops,
sliders,
yeah.
There was a lot of flip-flopping going on.
Birkenstocks and that.
Yeah.
Load of Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old ladies with their flaps out.
Imagine trainers and socks on. Just something weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'd be a health and safety nightmare, though, wouldn't it? What if somebody fell over in the on the pallets, and then that's a compo claim right there.
They
isn't
were,
it?
they were sitting on plastic chairs. You know the ones with the holes in.
Yes.
Just the noise and them going to the toilet.
Always taking their lives into their fucking
Yeah.
hands. I was expecting one to get up and the chair go with him. You know?
Well, my mate's really into that noise.
What do you mean?
Well, she plastic.
So she says really likes it with a way, and you hear a woman getting off the plastic seat. The little sort of the noise of the stick as you get up.
Who's that?
It's just a mate of mine.
Wow.
And he's proper into it as well.
Wow.
So you know them woven seats?
Yeah.
And if you sit
Yeah,
on
the
them,
print on them.
and you have a print on the back of your leg.
That's very niche.
That gets him going as well.
Really?
Fuck,
It's
that's-
meant.
Has he killed?
No, I
Oh.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's just you don't know you got a thing till it pops up, and then you go, right, that's a thing. Is it?
I went for a phase with socks.
What?
Long socks on girls.
Long socks.
School
Over the knee.
Not schoolgirls, like cheerleader socks.
What?
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that.
Edward!
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, righto.
It was a long time ago.
When I was in hospital, I had my decompression socks
That's
on.
what
You
I
was-
liked.
Oh my god!
That's what I said to you. I keep them on.
There's something about the compact calf just really gets me.
I've got legs like Jeff Capes though. Oh, Edward.
Shouldn't have
Oh,
said that
okay.
out loud, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. Ooh, awkward.
Always comes from something now as well, I reckon. I had a thing for bobs for a long time.
Bobs.
Not the men.
Bob
but the
Carroll Trees.
haircuts. Big thing for bob haircuts.
Mortimer.
I love a bob.
Let's try to keep it streamlined now. Don't
Bob-
let anything try and get in.
A bob
Bob
haircut.
Try and
haircut's
keep
very
it-
sexy. Bob haircuts
it?
are great. Yeah, Bob's
Yeah.
a beautiful haircut.
Yeah, short hair sometimes just catches you. You think you could like bald women.
Yeah, but they've got to be gorgeous. You know, the only thing with
Yeah.
bald women is because when you see an attractive bald woman, you're like, she's gorgeous.
That
There's no
person
hiding.
that we saw at the garage yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
We weren't sure.
We weren't sure
We weren't sure.
whether it was a bloke or a woman. And then as
That's when
we
you know
got
they're
out
gorgeous.
and walked towards the car to pay the petrol, and it was just a bloke in a dress.
Which,
Like, wow.
in this day and age, is not unusual,
no,
is
but
it?
it was, but there was no effort.
But
to-
you thought he was
Oh,
quite
so he-
fit.
Just put a dress on.
I went.
What? That's
"Is
what I'm trying to
that-
say.
Is that a woman? Because my eyes ain't great over distance. Because is that a woman or a fella? And Lou went, I'm not sure. And as we walked past, it's like, oh, it's a fella.
He was wearing Mary Jane sandals as well, you know, the strappy T-bar sandals. And he looked exactly like Eddy. So in my mind, it was Eddy in a dress. So I and there's a bloke on Instagram that is really hench,
Have you seen that fella?
bald, and he's like fucking a unit, but muscly unit. But he wears all these sexy dresses and goes. He puts a video, his phone up, and then films himself in clubs. He can't dance.
Right.
He's got a weird dance.
Yeah, he's got a weird dance, but I find it fact because it just looks like you.
His following's huge.
Yeah, you should. This is what you need to be doing.
I've seen this guy. I was watching this guy before. He says he's like this elite power lifter, but he dresses up as like a little nerdy cleaner and a beard, and he goes around. Have you seen him? Yeah. He's massive online. He goes to all these like massive, like 6'5" hench guys, and he's like, "You're using fake plates, no? These are fake plates." And then they're like, "No, it's heavy." And then he's like, "Oh, I will go." And then they're like, "You'll hurt yourself." And then he does like 4 straight away, and they're like looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But he's like this elite level lifter. Yeah. So you had the hiatus off the booze from Australia.
Only not because we just drank so much in Australia that like every day for 2 months, and like because it was so hot. You see it like 5 pints a day and JDs and every day.
Lovely.
To the point you kind of got bored of it, and we just thought, we better take a month off, which was quite easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Nice to be drinking again.
Yeah, it was really nice to just not even have the pang for it, and then after a month, it was a bit like
bored.
Yeah,
we could just have one. Couldn't we? We could just have one, and then that's it. Then
you finished the house now?
No.
Starting to level out now. Are you just gonna? We'll do that next month.
Oh, I've got a whole list.
Oh, fucking don't get us started.
Yeah, I've got a whole list. Patio doors in the dining room. That's what I want. And also in the dining room, we've got a door to the cellar, and I want to put a secret door over it, like a bookshelf.
Okay,
that sounds cool.
I saw one, and I've seen that Airbnb one.
Yes.
Where they open the kitchen thing and they go down.
Yeah.
And there's that bed there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's someone fucking with someone there, though, isn't it?
There's quite a few of those.
Is there?
There's one where these girls are in the Airbnb, and then they can hear somebody, so they're like pretend that they've gone out, and then this old man just opens up the bookshelf, pokes his head round, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, well, I just really needed to earn some money, so I'm not going to harm anybody or anything. I just need to come out and use the bathroom or whatever. And he just had he was just living in a room behind the living room.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
well, why would you not be honest about that? So it was his house.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, you can have it," and then
get more money for your whole house.
Yeah, that's creepy though.
Yeah, he's knocking one out. He's having a little look through some sort of hole there, isn't he? Yeah.
Airbnb's mental, isn't it? Isn't it getting shut down now or something?
Oh, is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, something's got to happen, hasn't it? Because it's fucking.
I think
weird.
it's just priced itself out. It started. It's no longer cheaper
than a hotel.
Yeah, because it becomes people's preference. So now it's actually cheaper to stay in a hotel for a lot of the time. So now they just price themselves out. So the Airbnb market's coming down.
You ever stayed in one?
Airbnbs? Yeah, loads. I love them.
On your own or?
Yep. Again, look at me. Who's spying on this?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like just but I stay with some Polish woman in Cardiff.
Yeah,
she was all right, but the room was very.
Thought
like,
you were Polish as well, though.
Well, it was like in the 50s. Reminded me like a room my nan would have, but I've only ever done it once.
I've never stayed with anyone.
I'd never do it in someone's house.
I had to in Edinburgh when I was doing the stand once, and I got this really cheap room. It was like 25 quid, and I just thought, I've got to do this to make this financially worth.
For a camp.
Yeah, and it was snowing. It was really cold. And it was in this this flat in Leith, and I went in, and this lovely lady and her son, and it's like, you have to all the rules. You have to take your shoes off at the door and put them there, and do this, and this. And here is your room, and it had a key code thing to get into the room, but she knew the code, so there was absolutely no point in there being a key code, and the bedroom door was glass. So I was like, whoa, what? So it's what? So
not even a curtain.
No.
It's like a window in Amsterdam.
It was vaguely frosted glass, but you could clearly see in.
Freaky as well.
Yeah. So I went and bought, it would only happen to me.
What were the house rules? The rules were telling you to go.
I wasn't allowed anywhere. I was allowed in my room, and that was it. And it had a little toilet in it, and that was it, and a tiny shower.
You have to be in by a certain time and stuff.
No, but it was, and yeah, it was horrible. But I got a massive scarf thing and hung it over the bedroom door, and then I heard them get up in the morning after I'd put it on, and I just heard 2 people walk past the bedroom door and go, oh, like tutting that because I'd covered the glass up, and I was like, well, what else do you want me to do? Because you're literally, and the door was opposite the bed. So what are you going to do? Watch me sleeping? And then the curtain in the room didn't meet the bottom of the window. So there was just half a curtain. It was like, fuck, do you know what, Lou? Wow. You need to have a little word with yourself about your career. What is happening here?
Yeah. I was going to say that's where you go, wow, how's it come to this?
Yeah.
Well, what am I putting myself through?
I have that a lot of the time. I did a gig yesterday that I last did, because I've got my spreadsheet. I checked when I'd last been there, which is the 15th of May, 2022. And the exact same 8 people were there. But like no one else. It was the same 8 again. Because I said to them all, I think you 8 were the ones here when I was here 3 years ago. And they went, yeah. And I was like, what have I done?
And was it a paying gig? Or was you doing new stuff?
No, it was a paid, one of them closed the open mic things.
Right.
And it was the same 8. And I was like, I think this could be it now. I think that's me done now.
The end of Wozniak.
That's 3 years.
Yeah,
3 years, the same 8 people. And I recognised their faces. I went, they're definitely the same.
I recognise that look of disappointment anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But I just have them. I think they're becoming more and more frequent. The moments of, I think this could be it now. Maybe it needs. Maybe it needs to be some sort of late switch. Like, that's never too late to start your dream.
Yeah.
It's never too late to end it as well.
Yeah.
Like, end the dream. No one talks about ending the dream.
I like to tell myself it's never too late to get a trade.
Yeah, like you can dip out of this now, but yeah, I'm having a lot of them moments sometimes when I'm thinking, what am I saying here now?
But what would you do if you didn't do comedy?
I think it's just when the work is dry, that's when you start to go, oh, this isn't viable now. But when the work is there and the watering hole is vast, you go, oh, this is all right. I quite enjoy this. But when we go through the dry season, and we have to walk for miles and miles to look for water.
Yeah.
That's the bit where I spiral a bit. And then when you do a gig where you go, 3 years later, the same 8 people.
Yeah.
And I'm no further on.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
I had that a couple of weeks ago because I did a little,
Side note, just before you go into that, do you remember the gig we did where we were copied into the email chain of the headliner? That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, we found out how much they were getting.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, don't give it away.
How much more was it in times taken?
Thousands.
10 times more.
10 times.
Yeah.
Our fee combined times 2, probably.
Yeah.
What did you do?
With all the trimmings.
Just for JTT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I emailed it. Oh, no, I messaged him and said...
I think I spoke to him and thought it was funny, and he was like, oh, yeah. He doesn't care, does he?
Oh, he don't give a shit, does he? I was like, oh, so I'll take it we're all on this then. And he'd got offered a hotel... And he was paying for his driver as well, wasn't he? Yeah. And we were like getting 20p in a burger. There you go. Happy days.
Yeah. Go on then, sorry. What
was it? Oh, yeah. When, so like I'm doing like a few tour datesy things, just little shows in September and October. And I've booked a preview in a couple of weeks ago. And I thought, I'll go and do it at the Comedy Balloon in Manchester because that's where I... sort of started, and I thought,
test the show.
Oh yeah, and then it wasn't until I got there and Jason had messaged me and said, just to let you know, there's 4 people.
I knew
here.
It was gonna. I think it was gonna be 4 acts and then you.
No.
Right, okay, sorry.
Just 4 people.
I mean, I don't know which is worse, but
4
people.
And Sam Serrano was on stage doing his Edinburgh preview to these. Actually, it was 3 people. He was including Sam in the 4 people.
Oh, the grift.
So, yeah.
That's bad. Well, it wasn't 3, actually.
You can't do that.
4.
Yeah. But Sam...
25% of the gate is on stage.
Oh, my God. Sam played it like it was an Edinburgh show. Right. And it was fair play to him. So when I got there... it was just horrendous. And then Sam finished and he went, oh, stay and watch Lou. We'll have a little break now, but stay and watch Lou. And then I jokingly went, well, don't feel obliged to stay. And this person in front of me just got their bags and fucked off.
Yeah.
So then and then Sam was like, I've got to go now. So it was just Jason and this other guy. And then
it would be a bloke as well.
Yeah.
Oh, self-respect.
I think he's a perv as well. I just imagine he's a perv.
He did not want to be there. So it was like, but then because the other one had fucked off, he was like, well, I can't leave now, can I? And then these other people came up from the bar and Jace messaged me going, there's a load of regulars here that are pissed and they want to come upstairs, but I'm going to try and stop them coming up because they're a nightmare. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
And then they came up and then he pulled me aside and he went, listen, the one on the end, he's a nightmare. Last week, he got up on stage and took the microphone out of so-and-so's hand and just took over the whole show.
Why is he still there?
Why is he still there? So anyway, so I was like, oh, right, okay, brilliant. I can't wait to do this. And then one of them said something like, oh, I like it when women have a go or something like that. So that, and then we had a chat about recipes.
Just before you're on stage.
Yeah. And then I got on, and then Jason said, just try not to interact with them. Try not to interact with them. And then this guy, I started, and then this guy went, excuse me, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah. And
what are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And I can't even remember what the question was, but it was something as inane or inane, like inanal. Do you like peas or beans? That was the question. It was like something as simple as that, and I just was like, I came here.
You're going to answer it. What did you say?
I can't. I just was like, whatever. And then the other guy went, I'm in the middle of a messy divorce. And I just went, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. And then somebody sat next to them and went, oh, you can't say that. I was like, I can say that. I can absolutely say that. He's a fucking idiot. I am a fucking idiot. Yeah. And then they all just had this discussion. So I just sort of looked at Jace and I just went,
just leave it.
There's just not much point to this, is there? There's really not much point. I started the show and I sort of like talk about when my tit got trapped in a mammogram machine. Right? Okay. And then we'd gone off peas or beans or whatever. I'm a knob, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I said to Jace, I'm just going to leave it there. And then the bloke went, well, you can't leave it there because we don't know whether you got out of the machine. And I went, well, I clearly got out of the machine because I'm here, aren't I? And then...
wish I was back in the machine.
Yeah. And then I just got in the car and I just thought, my career is on fire at the moment, isn't it?
You know, when you say that on stage, it's a bit of like it looks like a bit of a hack line. But when you actually meet, you go like, "My career's on fire," it's actually burning. That's what I mean. Like, I go, "Oh, my career's on fire right now," and they go, "Oh, it's clearly not." But I'm like, "No," but I feel like it's actually burning down.
Yeah.
I said it once in Hull. It must have sounded like a cunt, but I was just so like, I was doing the comedy lounge, and so sometimes the Fridays can be a bit iffy. There was 30 of them in, 26 of them from one company. And I'd literally been there the week before in Hull, supporting Paul to 6,000 people. I was like, this is going to be great, this.
Yeah,
it's going to be great. Like, I've smashed that arena. And then I just died on my arse for the whole 20 minutes. And I said to them at one point, I played the arena last week.
And they're like, what?
Yeah. I was late. You know that Connections? I was there last week. It was great fun. Anyway, come on, let's carry on. Some women started talking. I just looked at them and go, yeah, don't blame you, love. Said, fair enough, you give me a chance. I was literally being honest. I went, you give me a chance. You give me 10 minutes. You give me a chance, and I don't blame you for talking now. Because I'm listening to myself, and without laughter, this sounds horrible.
Yeah.
How long did you do on the Comedy Balloon?
16 minutes, 38 seconds.
16:38, nice. I like that. You got the...
Yep.
And how long did you plan to do a full 50?
Yeah.
16:38.
Yeah. There was just no point. You know when you just go, oh, right, let's just... I could try and put myself through this, or I could have some self-esteem and leave it right there. A couple of years ago, I would have just ploughed on because it's like, oh God, this is what you do.
It's not though, is it?
It's not what you do.
It's
no.
not. It's not.
No.
What are you meant to do though for whips for people of our profile? Like you said,
that's the whip circuit for what we are.
Well, that's it. You've got Ro and Jamie doing Jamie and Friends and that, and you're like, if I put on a whip show, I'm not going to sell any other tickets. So I can't put on a whip show. No, I've just got to turn up and try it. What else do you do for a work in progress?
Well, this is the at the coal face. This is.
Well, we did a whip show.
I wouldn't go on stage if it's got to be at least 8 people. I wouldn't. You know what? There's nothing worse. And we had this in Australia earlier this year, didn't we? This fucking room. It was so hot, and we're up there, and it's like we're getting no numbers. It was like 4 people, and you're just sitting there. Please, no
and there
one
was
come
4
up
of us.
Please, no one come up the stairs, and then 4 people come up. You cunt! And I'd be going, no, we can't do this. And they'd
go away.
Yeah, come on, we might as well do it. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
hated it.
I had that.
I had a real moment watching you in Australia, and you know this. I was sitting at the back, and we was in that room, and it was so hot, no windows, 2 massive air conditioning, so you're having to shout over the top of it. And there was like 7 people, and I was just, fuck this. Fuck this. Halfway around the world for this, and 25 years as a stand-up, and I'm doing fucking this.
Yeah.
Just thinking, how much money have I lost in this room today? You cunts aren't helping.
Yeah.
Even the 7 of you aren't helping.
You were fuming, weren't you?
That night I was down.
Yeah.
Properly
you had
down.
6 pints of beer that day, didn't you?
More than that. I was properly down that night.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't right.
This is, what are we doing with our lives? Yeah.
There's something about when there's 7 people and you think to yourself, we'd have a better time. We just had a couple of pints together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just went in the bar and had a couple of pints. I'd be far more entertaining than when I'm trying to be entertaining now.
Well, you had that in Oz a couple of years ago when the audience started talking amongst themselves.
I had 5 in at this gig, and the gig when I do a solo show, I do weird shit.
Yeah.
So it's not just stand up. So I do weird shit. I need more people. And I'm standing up, and I'm on quite a high stage looking down. There's 5 people sat at the front, and there's fucking 50 empty chairs behind them. Like, fuck this. And then I didn't know, there was a point I didn't know what to say to these people. And then they just started, I go, do you want to do this? And I went, oh yeah, we're quite happy. You're quite happy. Where are you from? And they just started talking to each other. And I was sitting on the stage, and I could not get in the conversation. And they stayed for 45 minutes talking. And every now and again I'd go, so do you want me to do anything? Oh, right. And then
did the hour?
They just carried on talking. I was like, we can end this now. Oh, no.
Just facilitate the chat.
And then I tried to do a bit of material.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, they goes, that was great. We're going for a drink. And they all went for a drink and went, do you want to come? And I'm like, go fuck yourself. I can't spend any more time with you people.
Yeah.
No, I think there's when 1 year in Edinburgh, I did like this. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I did this reenactment of an audition that I did once. When back in the day, I used to be a character in children's TV, right?
Right.
Nice.
And
a teddy bear. She was actually a teddy bear in a BBC, ITV TV series.
Anyway.
Dressed up and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's
brilliant. It's brilliant.
Anyway,
it's on YouTube.
It peaked.
Nobody knew it was me.
Yeah.
And anyway, my point for me telling you that is because I had been a teddy bear, the casting people from the musical Cats asked me to go and audition for Cats, right? I can't dance, I can't sing, but they were like, oh no, she's taken on she's been a teddy bear, so therefore she must do her animal studies and stuff like that. And you know, like when you get an audition, oh God, when I was at drama school, I was a vulture. I had to pretend I was a vulture shopping for a handbag in Harrods. It was terrible.
Oh,
anyway, I know. Look at me now. And so I was sort of reenacting this audition because I thought in the back of my mind, you never know. Cameron McIntosh, who was at the auditions, might see something in me and go, let's just do something with this girl, shall we?
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
So I
You
reenact
do
this.
know sometimes, don't you? You do know.
Yeah, and I went to the audition, and it was in the foyer of Drury Lane Theatre, which is all glass, so
Nice.
all the tourists can see what's going on
God.
in the foyer. Everyone was in like leotards and ballet gear and everything, and I went in my Parker jacket. I'd had a fag before I'd gone in. I'd flicked it out. I'd got in my jazz shoes that my mum had bought me when I was at stage school for when I was 14, that were 2 sizes too big. So they were flapping at the ends, right? And I thought, right, West End, I've got to make the effort. It's in the tracksuit bottoms. And then I'd join the end, I joined the back of the dance thing. Because I thought, if I just try and pretend I know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Jellicle cuts, jellicle cuts. Step ball change, grrr, grrr, right? So I was sort of like pretending I knew what I was doing. And then the whole routine just turned round. I was span round, and then I was at the front. And I was like, well, what do I do now? And then the choreographer came to the front and was like, so we do this. Step, kick, step ball change, kick, growl, growl. And I was just like, I just can't do this. And everyone was behind me. I just thought, oh no, I've got to go. I've just got to leave. So I said to the woman, I went, look, I'm really sorry, I'm going to go, because my agent was having a laugh when she sent me here, and everyone was like, yeah. So I walked out, and this genuinely happened. I walked out of that room. I thought I was leaving the room. I opened the door, and it was a cleaning cupboard. So I shut the door, and then
Just stayed in there.
yeah. Oh, I just thought, this is horrendous. So I opened the actual door, and I left. But then I reenacted that in a show in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But if the show hadn't been going that well, that was the bit of the show that I hated doing. So every day I lost my confidence with it.
Oh, God,
Every day. And I was just like, why am I still doing this?
Oh, that's good.
I hate doing it. And then one day I did jellicle cuts, jellicle cuts. And then I did the spin. I turned round. I had my back to the audience. And then I just heard loads of scraping of chairs and as people left with my... And I gave them the dignity of leaving. I just thought, I'm just going to let them settle. And however many are left when I turn round, I'm just going to have to deal with this. And I turned round and there was about four people left. And I just thought...
How many was there to start?
6. So I was just like, okay. Right.
You lost 2 of the 10. You're sad about. Oh, she's turned again. Don't turn.
There's a pirouette, the next bit, no chance.
Oh dear, that's tough. That's rude though. If you're in a crowd of 6, and how deep into the show are you now?
That was the 40-minute mark.
40 minutes.
That was a sad 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Jellicle cut.
To leave a show after 40 though is rude and
But-
6.
Stick it out.
Yeah.
Probably looking for their chance, to be fair. And they've gone, shit, she turned round. She's got her back to us.
20
Get the
minutes
fuck
like
out of
that.
here.
Like
Go,
that.
go,
Just-
go.
I
And they've
love
gone.
that dynamic with like a small crowd of like them wanting to go. Like that's isn't it a mad dynamic? Like sitting there going like, really don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
And then you're up there trying to make them laugh. You're thinking,
Yeah.
oh, this is just
Yeah.
a bad
We
idea.
did that in Bali this year, didn't we?
We left a show.
Bali?
We left a
Yeah,
show.
we did, yeah.
We left the show. It was fucking so shit. It was our last. I was fuming, right? It was our last night. So we'd done Australia. We had a holiday in Bali for this comedy club.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it was a comedy show.
Yeah.
Netflix. This guy's a star in this in Netflix. This is Asia's biggest new comic coming up. Really, so we goes, we'll go and see that. We got there. It was a tiny gig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In this.
About the size of this room.
Right.
Yeah, there was about 30 people, but it was sold out at 30.
Yeah.
Right? And we sat there, and this guy went on. It was such dog shit. You know when you see someone who's got nothing?
Just basic comedy.
Nothing. What do you do? Oh, right. What do you do? Getting nothing. Got people on stage. You're giving them gold, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And he just they were getting like, it was so embarrassing. And halfway through, and then he brought this bloke on. He was fucking turd as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he got to the halfway through, and I would have walked out at any stage if I weren't boxed in. And I've never walked out of a comedy show, but because it was our last night, let's have a big night out. It's the last night of this trip.
Yeah.
I was fucking fuming. We got on the internet, didn't we? This is shit.
You never.
Cunted it. Totally cunted it.
Yeah.
Because the reason we did, because the way it was built, and all the reviews are 5 stars. And he went, if you take that down, we'll give you your money back. And I was like, oh, that's why everything's 5-star. Because I was fuming, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, oh, we're we're actually comedians in the UK.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. We did not do that.
In your head, you did, though.
Yeah.
I was
In your head, you're like, I'm better. This is shit.
I was desperate. He asked virtually everybody in the crowd what they did. And I was just sitting there and said, please ask Louise what she fucking does. Please. And she'd have gone,
would you have told the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have
it was
at that
that
point,
bad.
yeah.
She was fuming.
Yeah.
It was that bad. And then he'd have gone, oh, come on, then just show it. And she'd have gone up and ripped it.
Well, either of us.
No, because you'd have made something about how shit it was. Because they were giving him gold, weren't they?
Yeah. And
So
I was like...
was no one enjoying themselves?
It was just fucking awful. It was so embarrassing.
It was so many different nationalities there. And they were really young as well. And if that was their first sort of experience of live comedy, then that would be like, oh no, I'm not going back to that because that was shit.
Yeah, but who's going to Bali for comedy?
Well, there is that. But the way it was sold was like, this is what you need to do when you come to Bali. Pay 20,000 bing bongs to come and see, to come and watch this.
Captain Dog shit in his mate.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? We were like, oh my God.
I was so angry when we found the bar. I was sitting there fucking fuming.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd be like if my first experience of comedy was in a pub, like in the corner of a pub, whether I'd judge it completely by then or not. I just don't know whether, because I can't really get in the headspace of an audience anymore. Like I've done gigs, like say that biker one or that I did, and I was thinking, if this was the first time you'd seen live stand-up, would you then never go to a comedy club? Surely you'd be able to differentiate between that and what's going on here. But then if they see you there and they say, oh, hang on, he's on that bill as well. I liken it to sort of watching like a film. If you were watching a film in the cinema, you're going, oh, this is good. But if you're watching a film on your iPhone in a busy train station with people walking past, you wouldn't enjoy the film as much.
It was just the way that it was built. It was like, oh, these guys must be fucking great.
Yeah, but that's all marketing, innit?
Have you watched any of the Asian Netflix specials?
No, but he was like... He was an actor and all sorts of stuff.
One was American and one was from Bali.
Yeah.
So the American was the Netflix actor.
Yeah, he's in this. He's the big new comedy star in Netflix. So probably had a fucking walk-on part.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, oh no, this is awful. And then they messaged going, oh, we're
trying to get this off the ground.
Yeah, we're just trying to launch our business, and your reviews really doesn't help. And blah, blah, blah. So if you take it down, we'll just refund you everything. And could you just take it down? So
no.
So
take it down.
I didn't respond. Did I respond? I don't know whether I did.
You did respond, and
I said, "Look, don't give me the money back.
Don't want the money back. We took a punt.
Yeah, don't pay the money back because we just took a punt on it and then left it at that.
Bill it as a. Don't bill it like you're superstar comedians because that's just bad for comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was angry when I.
So you're doing a little tour.
That's a great switch.
So speaking of Bill and things,
So speaking of things, Bill, go on.
Yeah.
When are you going? At September, October?
Just September, October. It was just to get me writing this year because
that's bullshit.
Everyone's doing that now.
Lou toured last year and it went really well. So it's the second tour. It's on the back of that.
Yeah. But I'm doing like 10 dates or something like that. So
that's a lot. I've only got 7 for my first tour down. I can't even book it in. Too much of a shit house to book it in. So 10's a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's called Gooch. So.
Why?
Because, oh my God, Simon, because, you know.
Let's get into the levels of this title.
Because the Gooch is very much ignored, isn't it? And very much overlooked. Oh my God, very much like myself.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, right.
Yeah. And if you give the Gooch a little tickle and have some fun with it, you might just enjoy yourself. So why do you not give me a little tickle and let's just enjoy ourselves?
Don't say that though, because
that's a bit. Yeah, no, that's I
think if you opened up with that when you're in the comedy balloon, someone might have.
Yeah, That's true. Yeah, and it's just stupid stories again. It's just silly stories.
Two shows. That's a lot of work. That.
Yeah.
It exhausts me. That.
Have you found writing for the second show?
Well, it's funny because you did your preview of it the other week, didn't you? And up until about a week before, we've both been pretty shit.
It was shit until Jason Cook
comes. Like, I got to write something, and it was all right. We did all right.
Yeah. I had like the preview was where we in the town that we live, which is always a bit like, oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, neighbours come, all the neighbours.
All the neighbours came. That's why I was
it's-
shitting myself because I was just like, oh, there's too many people here that know us and everything.
but then when you have a shit time and you're in the shot with them.
Yeah, but
a lot of pressure. Mum and Dad came.
Mum and Dad came.
Fucking-
My mum's
yeah.
deaf, so she didn't hear anything. All the stuff about you eating me out. That
Yeah.
was good, wasn't it? And yeah. But yeah.
I don't think I can write one joke that isn't about something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Everything,
isn't it?
every single bit I do
Yeah.
is either orgasming or doing something vile or
Yeah.
pedo or so.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
every bit.
I
And
was sitting next to her mum and dad while she was doing it. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And her dad's such a lovely fella, don't swear or nothing. And I'm sitting there, she's going, oh, yeah, when he's down there, nom, nom, nom. Her mum was cracking up, to be fair. She's filthy, your mum.
Yeah,
isn't
she is.
yeah, I wouldn't like to. You did hometown gig, didn't you? You did. But I couldn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't brutal as in like.
I just, if
It was,
I see faces,
it was
man.
in a brewery just outside of Bootle, and I was trying to help it get off the ground. But
You didn't really, did you?
no,
It's just your family came and a few lads from footy.
literally that's what it said. I sold out the first one, and then never sold the second. No one's didn't sell a ticket for the second one.
Oh.
It was basically the 12 people that drink in the brewery regularly. A load of lads that I play footy with, they wanted to see if I was shite or not. And my man and their mates came for something to do. And I literally, I opened up saying, like, people think, because Compared mentioned, people are here for Rob. I just went on stage and went, none of you are here for me.
Yeah.
Let's not lie. You're all here to see if I'm shite. Because you know I do stand up.
Yeah.
And you think, you shout when he plays footy, but it doesn't. Like, because none of us have turned up to a proper gig. You all come while I'm on your fucking doorstep. and you're sitting there thinking, it'd be funny if he's shite though.
Yeah.
And it was fine, the gig was fine in the end, but it's like, you aren't here for me. Not what he's here
I
for
mean,
me.
it wasn't a gig you want to get seen at.
No. It was fine though, it went alright.
I mean, it was.
Maybe not
Was
you there?
yeah, I was on at the end.
He closed.
Yeah, it was. It's a massive brewery, like
Massive, yeah.
massive room. The state, like 5 minutes before.
No lights.
Yeah, no
my
lights. Like blew up lighting that was useless.
Yeah.
And it was just, it wasn't. It's the kind of gig you turn up at and you go, oh no.
We got away with it though. It wasn't.
We got away with
The gig
it.
itself was fine.
Yeah, but you don't want to be
There was
doing it
people
again.
doing coke while they're on the table. Like,
Right.
they weren't even
Brilliant.
going to the toilet to do it. Like,
Brilliant.
just
Brilliant.
like no respect for it. Just like, oh, fuck. I'm not.
Yeah.
which we both said we'd rather did that and stayed sat down than walk across the stage to the toilet.
Come back and then someone else gets up. And
There was only
I was quite glad he just stayed there and sat and watched
there was
it.
only one cubicle for everyone.
Yeah.
So there's
And
only
you had
one
to walk
cubicle.
across the stage to get to
So-
get to
Oh,
it.
God.
Very polite, the politest coke takers I've ever gigged to. They literally just like, and they would still laugh, and it was like, oh, it's fabulous. This,
Great.
it's lovely.
How lovely.
I know.
Yeah, but if they're going to do it, you'd rather them do that than.
Yeah, but
I
then
suppose.
here's the thing. You know the numbness we get to it. Yeah, do you ever worry about the numbness that you have?
What, towards people doing that?
No, towards
Oh.
like certain gigs, and like, if you were to say to me, "Oh, go up there now for before you start," and went, "Oh, I've got to go there for 30 minutes and do stand up comedy in this absolute dreadful room of set up but poorly, the people in it are savages." You go, "Oh, there's just no way anyone could do that." Then you turn up after so many years, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go and do that now."
Yeah.
And you're like, you should really be like
Why am I doing
terrified
this?
of that.
Yeah.
You should not want to do that
Yeah.
at all. But you go, "Oh yeah, it's fine. Let's get up there."
Yeah.
And oh yeah, the mic's broke, and they're gonna shout at me,
Yeah.
and they're
Well,
gonna be horrible.
That
And
gig I turned up to on Friday, when I walked in, it was like, you can't, this can't be fucking. It's a massive, great big new arts centre in in the middle of Wakefield.
Yeah.
And I had people there from Wakefield who didn't even know it was there. It's fucking huge. Right? It's brand new, state of the art, but massive high ceiling, no lighting as such. And I walked in and I was like, what the fuck is this? And Mick Ferry said, I walked in, I was going to turn around and walk straight back out.
Was he?
But he goes, but as I turned around, Colin was standing there, so I couldn't fucking leave. But as it turned out, we all went, oh, fuck it, we're here, we've got to do it. And it was all right. But
It's weird how you can go, like you say, the numbness you get to it.
Yeah.
There's a switching where you can just switch off for certain gigs. You're like, just get through this.
Yeah.
Just get through this.
totally.
Yeah. You just got to suck a bag of dicks for a bit, haven't you, really?
When you come numb to dying, you sometimes think to yourself, oh, is this what? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you also see some people, like, then you go, oh, well, they did that tonight. And then I'm there going, oh, that was their life. That's the way they've gone. Like they.
Oh, well, that was their thing that they went to. Yeah.
Like the thing that I just see, it's just like Bragg was in Wembley with Gervais watching Oasis.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gigging to the same 8 people.
Yeah.
3 years later, I don't really know what to make of this.
He's sitting there with Bridges, Gervais, and Johnny Marr, going, life's great. I was fucking
Best night of my life.
80-year-old dry fannies in a fucking barn. Fucking hell.
Smell the thrush. Just fuck.
It might turn. No, that's the thing. We all live within it that we're going to turn.
It's the next
Well,
phone call.
It's
The
just,
next phone call, and it all
Yeah.
changes.
yeah. Just need some publicity stunt, don't we? That's what we need.
You're doing two. So you're doing. Have you still got the pod with Sally?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How's that one going?
Yeah, good. It's great. We've been doing it for like 5 years now, so we're just
We're getting to like what? We're like 4 now.
3 years, yeah.
3, yeah. I mean, do you ever
No, we're
flirt
getting,
with
we're
the,
getting to 4, sorry.
do you ever flirt with the idea of ending it, or do you just think?
do you know what we do?
Because as they end the shower, I quit this pot every time, and then I just keep going. I turn up.
Have you ever seen the speech in Goodwill Hunting where he says the best part of my day is when I pull up outside your house and you might not be there because you got on to be more successful. He's like, his best part of his day is just the hope that I might just text you. You should just fuck it off.
Because I don't know how to end it.
Every Monday, the best part of my text before I open your message, and I'm hoping should we just fuck it?
Yeah, I'm thinking, come on, you've got enough days with Paul now. Just pull it, would you?
And that's how you're still in your relationship.
Everything.
That's why we're still going,
Everything. I've never left anything.
No, you left work.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that was forced.
He left work because someone questioned him being late for once.
Yeah.
It's like,
I had
how
sliding doors.
You're so lucky I'm even here.
Yeah.
And then I'm surprised that was enough to get you to quit work, but the same 8 people isn't enough yet to get you to go,
Well, I think
I'm not doing this anymore, these gigs.
No. But there are so many cautionary tales, isn't there? Like you think it's gonna work out, but you have to also know and be very aware that this isn't all. This can be bad.
It can be brutal. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
So you never flirt the idea of, or you do.
Well, we used to have celebrity guests, but then
You wore everybody out.
You got a Paul Sinner on once.
but then after a while, after the pandemic, all those celebrities they had other things to do. Yeah. So then we were like, oh well, we'll get some other people,
Friends.
yeah. And then after a while, there's only so many drunk stories you can tell without, the amount of things I've sort of exposed about myself that I'm just like, right, I'm with Eddy now. He doesn't really need to hear any more stories about how I've accidentally sat on a dick when I was pissed. So, and then it was just easier to do the pod without any guests because then you can do it and book it and record it when you want. And that's how it is at the moment. It's just the 2 of us now.
Do you do weekly upload? Are you weekly?
Yeah.
Right.
Doing seasons.
Well, we're literally today, we've just gone, we're having a break, and then we'll restart in September.
Right.
We've not had the break, though.
Yeah.
I think once you get the break, though.
Once you get a Patreon, you can't have a break.
Well.
Because once the Patreon comes, then it's like, right, we owe these people now.
How many Patreons have you got?
About
300 odd.
300 odd, yeah.
30% of them are free.
Okay.
Have you got Patreon?
Probably on the
Yeah.
trial.
Yeah.
Set up a new email every other week to get the trial.
We've got about 2 Patreons, so
Right.
2.
yeah.
And what are they going to do with themselves?
Huh?
What are they going to do with themselves September?
I don't actually think they
They've
do
just
it.
forgotten it's on the bank statement. They probably
That's the best- that's the
wonder
best
what it's
thing.
for.
Yeah.
Spit or swallow? What's it for?
That is the best thing. That's the hope. You just hope people forget about it.
I mean, it will come. Like I said, with even the big pods that are doing well, I think they go, this is hard.
Oh, yeah.
This is hard to keep
I
up.
don't know how have a word keep that going week after week after week.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's their job now, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
money,
that'll be it.
Oh yeah.
That
But like
helps.
to keep
I'll dance for the right money.
but to keep up all the time, and then to just keep coming up with new ideas, and to just keep.
Yeah.
Is it weekly their pod?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it? Fuck. And then they do all that stuff in between
And
as
they do a
well.
special every week, every month as well.
Wow. Well, fair play to them. That's what I say.
I have trouble getting you to talk to me for an hour in our front room to do our one.
You just run out of things to talk about. Like you sound a bit like me. I'm imagining Eddie's probably like Simon. Then you're a closed book, and I'm bleeding just to try and get something going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that just
Yeah.
fucking cut me out. Let's chat.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll sit in silence if I have to.
Yeah.
I'm not exposing anything about my.
I don't think it's worth it. I think that I have this with the listeners, and that I think they have so much about you, and I go, I don't think for what? For 50 quid? Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's true, actually.
you know, when you expose it so much, you know, why
Yeah.
am I saying all this?
Yeah. There is that.
Like,
isn't
I
there?
think with the fit, because the podcast game is relatively new. There's the kids now are yet to grow up and going, oh, I've got 7,000 hours of my dad talking about this, and I go, what would I do if I was like my age now and there was 7,000 hours of my parents just saying all that? I'd be like, I don't know how I'd feel. I'd go,
I imagine you wouldn't be interested.
Yeah, probably not.
yeah, but some knobhead at school will go, yeah, that's what your dad said. Ugh.
Well, this is why we don't have children,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's fine.
You got no filter though. You've got
No, that's the
absolutely no
trouble.
filter at
I
all.
never know when anything's wrong to say or whatever. I've just got like, oh, you've asked me a question about have I ever stuck my finger up my bum? Oh yeah, of course I've done that. But I've, you know, I'm like you. There's
It's hard,
nothing off
isn't it?
limits. Yeah,
It is hard.
yeah. And
So
you're-
promote your podcast.
yeah. But our podcast is normally you'll start with a belch. There'll be a few farts. I'll normally have to leave halfway through to
there
go
was a
for
big
a poo.
fart on the one I listened to. I was like,
that-
oh
so
my,
that
that was.
was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. You
It's
wouldn't. You wouldn't have enjoyed
It's
it.
usually Louise. Someone come up to us this week, goes, I like the podcast, but can you not fart as much?
That is you though.
No, I think that was you,
it was
though.
you. But then I quite often because we quite often do it after breakfast, and then sometimes it's like, oh, I need to go for a shit now, so I'll have to just leave.
That was it. That was the point where I see when you went for shit with Sally. I was like, where's this going now?
Oh, did you?
Shit to doing a podcast.
She's doing it on the bog.
Oh, did you take your phone with you?
Yeah, she
With
did
Sally?
it.
Just walks in with the laptop. Just go, I'm having shit now. He was off.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal, isn't it? I said to her afterwards, that you can't be putting
Do you
that
know what
clip
it
out.
is?
It's getting like Big Brother where you just watch them sunbathe.
No,
Well, you said, didn't you? I put a GoPro on me.
Yeah.
For £10 a month, I'll put a GoPro on my fucking head, as you can watch me walk around the shop.
Do you know what it is? Sally doesn't stop talking,
No.
so it's quite often I can't get in the conversation to say I need to leave now because I'm gonna shit my pants. So it was easier for me to take her with me and do it. I didn't know they were going to make a video of that bit. But it was easier for me to go and do that because Sally, you've just had Sally staying with you for 3
3 days.
nights and I've been away. And I love Sally. She does not stop talking. So to get any cut in to go, I've got an issue here. No, it was easier to just...
Yeah, she don't spot the signs either, does she? I was standing at the top of the stairs, cross-legged. She's going, I'm just going to go for a run. And she was talking to me, and I was like, all right. At the top of the stairs, just fucking trying to suck it back up. And in the end, I goes, I've got to go to the bog. She went, oh, sorry, I'll go now. But she don't take the hint, does she?
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that may have been a bit too much, that, mightn't it?
Yeah, well,
I don't know. People do what, like,
you probably put that behind a paywall and make a bit of money from that.
Yeah, someone would have liked
someone,
it.
someone asked you to actually do that once, and you were disgusted by it, and you just give it away to everyone for free.
Big market.
You're absolutely right. God, that's how we could pay for the sumo tickets, isn't it? We're going sumo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
go
God,
on,
I love
sumo.
sumo.
When did you get into that?
Oh. How long
it
have
great?
you
Yeah.
got?
Go on.
I've never seen it. Yeah, go on, off you go.
Look at my face. I love it.
I think
Watch it.
Longley likes it as well.
Does he?
Well, he's all wrestling and that, isn't he? But
Yeah, but sumo's not wrestling. Sumo is it's like ballet for fat men. That's
Okay.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I saw it on James Bond. You Only Live Twice, right?
Okay.
And I love James Bond, right? And then after that, I was like, I've got to go and see real life sumo, and I've always wanted to see it. And then when we were in Oz, the Royal Albert Hall put this thing out saying there's a sumo thing in October, blah blah blah. So I set a thingy to get up and book tickets, but managed to get online, and they were £900 each.
Fuck off.
I will not. And then we got another little email from them like last week saying there's some more tickets have been released, and they weren't £900. Thank God for that.
Hang on. How much of Royal Albert Hall sit?
Oh, fuck knows,
Thousands.
thousands.
£900. Is that
Who-
It's
ringside?
sold out. It's sold out. They held tickets back like they do at most big.
Who are they
concerts and
touring
release
with?
them. It's just the World Sumo. It's the World Grand Tour.
So like not like Live Nation or anyone.
No.
I don't
That's
know.
what I mean. Like, well,
Yeah.
do you not look at thinking who they won't and go lean on
No.
someone to try and?
No, no. But it.
Because I do that sometimes if I think tickets are expensive. Who do I know with Live Nation, or who do I know with them?
No, I
No.
think it's all under there. They
Yeah.
control the fucking
Oh.
thing.
Oh, so-
Massive, super big.
So how much are the tickets you got then? If you,
256 quid each.
You know, if you opened with that, we'd have been disgusted. But the fact that you open with 900 quid, then goes, oh yeah, that's not
£250 for...
Honestly, Simon.
And a £40 booking fee.
fuck off.
But I know
£40
that-
booking fee.
How many
Fucking
fights
thing.
are there? How many...
well, it's over 5 days.
Catering
So-
budget though, probably.
Yeah. But you're sort of guaranteed like 15 bouts or something like that.
So your ticket lasts 5 days.
No,
No.
just one night.
Test
It's one
cricket.
session. There's an afternoon 2 o'clock and an evening 7:30 session. So I think it's on for about 2.5 hours. But it's 16 fighters, and so you will see 8 bouts or 16
Something
bouts.
like that, yeah.
So go on.
I can't wait. Just, oh my
So how does it work? So the tickets for 5 days?
No,
No,
It's
just
for
one
one
night.
session, for
One
one
night.
2.5 hour
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But bearing in mind,
You go in the afternoon or the night one?
Night one, Saturday night.
yeah, and I've always wanted to go, right? Always wanted to
Yeah.
go. And it's cheaper than going to Japan.
Yeah.
And it's
I,
oh my God,
I do sort of get it because I'm really into the NFL, and when my lad's old enough to appreciate going to the NFL, we're going to go to Kansas and watch my team. And the money I'd probably be willing to spend on a ticket for that is probably...
so where did the love of sumo come from?
just from James Bond. And
Oh,
then
right, okay.
So how into sumo are you? So have you seen James Bond and gone, oh, that looks good?
Well, they
Or
put it
how
on
do you follow
telly
it
for a
now?
while, wasn't it? It was on Channel 4 for a while.
It was on
They
Channel 4 many years ago, and then so I used to watch that, and then I loved that.
I love that you love sumo wrestling.
Oh, it's
man.
brilliant
Go on.
because I'm not into any other sport
No.
really. I couldn't give a shit about it, and sumo's not really a sport; it's an art form.
No, they're
isn't
athletes, them.
And have you got a favourite one?
it? Brian. I don't know any of their names, right? But they're all like, oh. But it's the ritual of everything that I love, and actually the fact that, yes, now I learned that is they're stamping out evil. That's what they're doing. Yeah, thank you.
Do they have ring walks, like proper, like, is it all like, you know, like the UFC where they've got the music and all that, or is the...
Well, what happens at the beginning is the people walk round with big posters with Japanese writing on, and they're all the sponsors. So they're all different coloured flags of who sponsors the fight. So they go round the ring, like holding their thingies, and then the winner of the night gets all the sponsors put money in an envelope, and then the sumo gets a a bundle of envelopes with all the money in
So
it
only
from
one-
all of those.
Only one person wins.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but
So it's a knockout 16,
every
A4
bout-
too.
No, they all fight each other. So they get a league
table.
table. But when they fight, whoever wins the bout picks up all the envelopes and they take the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long does a bout go on for then? Is it you gotta get 3 times out the ring?
It can be 30 seconds to 4 minutes. It can be literally that
Like,
quick.
So is the rounds or is the...
No, it's a one-off, isn't it?
It's a one-off.
Or is it, just once
Yeah.
you're out, and then...
Yeah, but then if
okay.
you lose, then that person goes on to then play somebody
Yeah.
else, and then
And Brian's the big guy, and he's like he's the...
there's Brian and Trevor.
There's a
and
bloke from the UK doing it at the
there's a
moment.
yeah.
It won't look
because-
right.
I
No,
know, you
it
can't have
won't.
a UK.
You
But-
gotta have a Japanese
because
guy.
I was looking ages ago for sumo school in the UK, and
As a fallback.
yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah, about Lou.
Just after that comedy balloon gig.
Yeah.
She's on at the O2 next week.
Nice for the ticket. Fucking, she's flying.
Oh, she's wrestling Stephen Penny.
My knickers are big enough.
258 quid a
Yeah. But there was nothing in the UK that I could find. And then, whilst I was sort of like going on online, like looking after we managed to get the tickets, I found this story of this 19-year-old boy in Hull. He's one of 2 British people that have been flown over to Japan to go to sumo school because they're all in sumo school and
Yeah.
that's their life. So he's now feeding himself up and going to like doing all the training and stuff.
Are there any
Are you following
jacked
his career?
ones?
Do you follow him on Instagram?
Well, that's a really good idea. I don't know whether he'd be allowed to go on Instagram.
Very, very strict and controlled. isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? So they're not allowed their own personal profile? Like,
They all sleep in the same room together, so I don't know.
What are there any of them jacked? Or are they all just like
Well, it's not fat.
strong, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's any like ripped sumos?
No.
No,
No.
I don't think
no, it's
you
no
get
good.
ripped
You're too
from it.
tired.
They slim down when they stop. They slim down quite.
Yeah.
It's quite weird
Yeah,
to see.
in the NFL, when there's a certain position like offensive lineman, and they're huge for the whole career, and the next thing they're just like that, and you're like, you don't even recognise them because they're like, well, I didn't want to be fat. That was my job.
That was his job.
Yeah.
So what they need fat, but the muscle makes them too tired, so they need to be fat, do they, or something?
Yeah, well, muscle ties you out, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
harder
so
to
but then there's a
maintain.
balance, isn't there, between being strong and just being...
That's the sport, isn't that's the beauty of it?
So then what is a sumo's BMI? A good sumo's BMI?
Fucking massive. I mean, don't know.
So you say you don't really into sports. So you know when these international sports come over, so when NFL and Formula 1 and that, they have like a weekend. Is this happening with sumo? So say the game's on a Sunday, there'll be NFL things happening in London from the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There'll be events. So maybe like the athletes will speak, or you can go and like learn sumo, or like take part in the sumo games.
Oh, I don't know.
You'll have blow up sumo, and you can. So
I used to have blow up
They
sumo.
have fan engagement basically 3 days before. So did they do any of that with sumo?
You had a blow up sumo suit. Didn't
Yeah. I've never even thought of that. You're taking me on a journey now.
Yeah, they have like 3 days. But normally, with the American sport in F1, it's like 3 days of fan engagement because they're trying to build the fan base up, aren't they? So
Well, now, and then on Sunday brunch, there was a woman on there doing sake. So I was like, right, well, that's a sign, isn't it? So what we need to do is we need to get drinking sake, and then
nice sake as well.
I've never had it.
It's lovely. I really like Japanese food.
I know I'm Japanese food.
It's going to be the best week of your life.
Oh my
isn't
god,
it?
I
Have you ever seen it live before?
no.
Obviously
No,
not.
tickets are
I
really
thought she'd
tough.
seen it though.
To go to Japan, the waiting list for tickets for normal
Yeah.
sumo is like years.
You into it as well?
Well, I used to watch it a bit when it was on telly because it's fascinating. The ritual of it's really cool, but she's always wanted to do it. So it's like, come
And the
on,
hair
let's go.
ritual, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, but the like the hours it takes to do the hair,
Yeah.
and they have a professional hair person.
They
Don't-
have a hair a certain way, do they?
Yeah. Yeah. And then a video I watched the other day. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So what they do is to get the top knot and then they sort of fan it out, right?
Yeah.
To make sure that it fans out evenly, they shave the top of their heads.
Yeah.
And they just leave like a friar tuck, but long hair.
Yeah.
Bit Mick Miller, you know?
Yeah.
And then they scrape it all up and they put loads of wax and shit in it. And then they just mould it. They get it so like moldable, and then they fan it all out. And I'm going to do my hair like that.
I was going to say. Have you looked at whether there's sumo merch available?
There's got to be
gotta
loads
be.
of merch. I'll get a sumo wig.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be,
yeah. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Must be some money in it then, mustn't there? If it's that expensive
It's
for a
huge.
ticket.
It's really.
Yeah.
I might watch a bit when I
There
get in.
must be loads of Japanese immigrants who like. That's why tickets are so expensive, because they want time to go to it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a Beckham level sumo wrestler, isn't there?
Yeah, there must be. Yeah,
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't. No.
Come on, you need to know
No.
that.
You should be following a couple of them on Instagram.
Well,
at least.
Brian, I've told you, Brian.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. We've got to October.
Yeah, you don't. I don't know their names because they get called by their level. So it'll be like.
What do you mean by level? Like
so the top
is the
one
belts?
is
No, they do have names.
Brian Moccasin or whatever his name is. Moccasin is like the top level, and then.
Right,
And
and
then in
how
general-
do they go up levels? Just by experience,
so
or
if they
wins?
win loads of their bouts,
Yeah.
they go up a level, and if somebody loses loads of bouts, they go down.
Oh.
So that's the
Emotional relegation.
It could be like yesterday they were top of their game, but now they've gone down.
I imagine the prize pot goes down as you
Yeah.
go down as well.
Yeah.
It does sound, why don't you? How can you? Why are you doing a podcast on comedy when you could be doing a podcast on sumo wrestling?
Yeah, you could be like Tom Deacon with the F1.
How often? Yeah, how often are the bouts?
I've not been
I
aware
think
of
it's
this
the first
for
time it's been to the UK.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, yeah, but how often's the league? Is it just one night, or does the league last all year?
no.
Because if it say it's like the NFL, which is 18 weeks, and then a knockout phase the end of it, you could have a seasonal podcast for 22 weeks of the year on sumo, and then you wouldn't have had to pay 256 quid for the ticket because you could have gone, we're press. Can we have a press?
Listen,
affiliate?
I am very happy to pay that money for this. Something
You're not paying.
I am.
No, you're not.
We are. We are.
God.
Well, you're married
boy,
now,
yeah.
so it's both of you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's both for
Yeah.
Team Brimcan. Bromcom. What's her name?
I don't know whether it would get boring though,
What would?
watching sumo wrestling for 2 hours.
Then you could say that about any sport if you get into the sport.
It's not like burlesque, is it? Burlesque is that's my only comparison of naked things because I don't really watch any other sport, right?
Yeah.
But a burlesque person will come on, they'll jiggle their tits about for a bit,
Yeah.
and you'll go, "Oh, that's interesting."
Yeah.
And then after 2 hours of burlesque is going to be a bit boring. But these are fat men trying to push each other over.
Yeah.
I mean, and the noise.
Which is beautiful.
You see, now that sells it
The
more than anything
noise.
else. Like skill.
Yeah.
You love watching gypsy
Yeah,
fights
I think
and
that
stuff.
now that's for a way that I would go. If that, but there's definitely a skill to it,
Yeah, it's
isn't
essentially.
there? It's definitely a skill,
It's
but the
essentially
idea is fat
violence
men
out of the
pushing each
combat
other
as well.
over.
Yeah.
Is well, I suppose it's like power slap, isn't there?
Yeah, but again, that's very violent. People
Yeah.
don't like to get on board with the violence. I
Yeah.
imagine if people will probably get on board with sumo quite. Like I say, it takes the violence, but there's combat.
Yeah, it's not violence.
The combat's still there.
There's
She's still
rules.
watching.
You're not allowed to poke each other in the eye.
Not
You're
allowed
not
to
allowed-
pinch, I imagine.
Not allowed to punch anybody. Yeah, and you're not allowed to slap anybody. You have to.
Can your feet stomp?
I imagine you can't
You're
grab.
still pushing with open hands, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's yeah.
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 Oh well.
And the
It's an
noise.
interesting one to get into.
It's like me and him having sex. Just that. clattering into
That
each
sporadic sort of.
other. Yeah. Yeah.
Me clapping myself. That is.
few claps and a squelch. You know?
Yeah. I'm going to get you sumo outfit. Yeah, we could do some role play.
Oh, you dirty cow.
You doing a little tour or anything?
No, I support Lou.
That's all you're doing, yeah?
I just do this Lou support.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It works all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're quite happy with that.
Any follow up to you after you done your play? Was about doing anything like that again?
Not. I did it in Australia a couple of years ago. That's the last time I did it. I've got an idea. My brother made one of my brothers made a really good punk album a couple of years, just after the play. And I've got an idea of taking more because I wrote like a novella of it, so there's much more. And I
You
might
did the book
take,
off the back of it as well, didn't
yeah. So I might take bits from that book and fit them in with the music because the lyrics in the music. It's really weird. He went off and did this, and I went and did mine, but they really join up because it's very political and very sort of punk and angst. So I might do something where I mirror some more from the book in with the music, and then make another sort of play.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be good.
It could be really good. The music's fucking brilliant. Yeah, so I might do something with that.
I admire your creativity because obviously you come across like someone who wouldn't be. Because you're so sort of. It's nice when you hear you being so creative. I was meant to be a compliment, but I know it come across terribly. No, because like your initial impressions, cocky, you come with a white boy sort of thing, and then like the fuggishness of what you used to do, and then you're just so creative that it's nice to see people with layers.
Well, we're all creative, aren't we?
Yeah.
You are creative.
I was trying to pay you the compliment, just in a bad way.
No, it's very nice.
I didn't think about it before I said it.
I'm not very good at taking compliments. Never have been. But yeah, I would
You've
like
written
to do
8
something.
books, which have all been. He used to have his own.
You said
section
novella
at
then. That was a good word.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Novella is just.
It's like a hotel.
A novella is where you can't write another 40,000 words. You just think,
that'll do me.
I'm not going to pad this out.
It's a short story.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that.
Do you ever use words you don't know?
I wouldn't know, would I? So
No, but you do.
I wouldn't know
No,
what
I've
they are.
used words that I go, I don't know if I can use this.
A 5-year-old taught me what portmanteau was.
Portmanteau.
Yeah.
Is that all one word, or is that
Yeah, portmanteau.
hyphenated?
Well, I don't. Is it? I don't know.
Poor man's toes.
Portmanteau is when 2 words come together to make 1 word. So
Everybody.
Likewise.
everybody.
Where's about?
Whereabout?
So I can't think of a
Where's
proper
about?
example.
Where about?
We should
Likewise.
give you 2, everybody.
Yeah, likewise.
We're about likewise.
But isn't it cleverer than that, though? Or is it just simply that?
It's probably the most basic form. People probably say that about our stand-up.
If
Shouldn't it be cleverer than that? is that it?
Yeah. I'm not good with words, and especially now my womb is dying. I can't remember my name most of the time or what I'm doing. So,
Are you in the thick of it right now?
well,
No, you're out the other end. You're out the
oh,
other
all right. I'm out the other end.
Yeah.
No,
All right, yeah.
Fuck it,
We've
here
listened
we
to
go.
He's into
podcast.
sumo now, Eddie. Just leave it. We spent $2,000 on tickets. The house isn't done, but we got the tickets.
We're going to get the patio doors betting on the sumo.
Oh, can we have a little bet? I don't know whether you're. Oh,
I
yeah.
would imagine
Sure you'd be able to
can
gamble on
bet.
it.
I reckon you can bet.
Ooh.
I gambled on the Gaelic football the weekend. I've never watched a single game.
Gaylord football.
Gaelic,
Oh,
which is just as gay, but yeah. I bet on that at the weekend just because I was.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Do you win
yeah.
on the football? I like a bet on the football, but I win fuck all.
I'm 50-50 with the footy. Probably come by here.
I go for big odds though.
No, I go 20 quid to try and win a one. And I guess
Listen.
like so I'll bet on like corners and bookings. And
Oh god, no, I won't do that.
£5 for £5,000 sort of guy.
More like £2.50 for 15 grand.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I
yeah,
go
yeah,
like both teams to score and the winning team, and then just do about 6 of those.
Yeah, I don't mind about teams to score because it lasts. I like bets that last till the end of the game.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
It keeps the 90 minutes when I'm watching it, and when I'm watching all the scores if I'm not at a game. Yeah, keeps the afternoon fun.
But I'm in about 4 syndicates. Like
Oh,
yeah. So at the weekend I bet on Kerry just because I was there, and the Gaelic football final was the Sunday, and every house you drove past had green and yellow flags for the game. I was like, I'm very get involvedy. So I was like, all right, well I'll bet on it then, so I feel a part of this, so I could enjoy the weekend.
oh, there you go.
Are you good at DIY?
Fucking hell! Don't start.
Right.
I'm not.
No, hang on. Go on. I'll give you, and you can have right to reply in a minute. Go on.
I'm good at knocking stuff down and doing all the labouring and all that, but I don't do any.
The finesse.
I don't do any electrics or water. I won't go near that. I need to kill myself.
Yeah, that's
But
understandable.
no, I'll knock everything down.
You
and
made
do
our
all that.
dining room table,
Oh, you made dining room table, yeah.
and you made my
You made it or you put it together?
No, we made it.
I made
Did he?
Yeah, I made a seat for the
Well
window, didn't
done.
I? Under the sitting in the bay window.
Bay window seat in the bedroom.
Oh, you mean? Oh,
Love that.
Yeah. You like woodwork, don't you?
I do like woodwork. Yeah, I don't mind. That's probably. Yeah, I like doing stuff. I like making stuff.
Yeah, you're very good at it, and it's like because our house is an Edwardian thing, so in the bedroom it's got the chimney breast and the two sort of alcoves.
Yeah.
Is it a working chimney?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Log burners in each room. Well, not
No,
downstairs.
the downstairs is a proper fire, open fire.
Yeah.
just sit and watch you.
It's nice.
It's lovely. Yeah.
In Paul's new house, he's got a big open fire. He says, I haven't watched the TV in about 2 weeks. I just sit and watch the fire.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, we have the door
So
open.
you got, how many fireplaces have you got?
A fireplace in every room.
Oh, wow.
It's an old house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dream house, that.
Yeah.
Apart
5
from the
fireplaces.
Do you have to
bathroom.
get the chimney cleaned?
Huh?
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Yeah, they're thieving fucks. He come round, geezer come round, goes, "Can you clean this?" And he went, "Oh yeah, you got to line that, and these two downstairs going to be like $5,000 to clean them, make them safe."
Yeah.
And then the builder come round, he went, "These houses were built in 1900s. They're built to work. You don't need to do any of that." Just come
We
round.
did get it cleaned once. We need to
You
get
got to clean it, but it didn't need any lining and all that bollocks.
Right.
The
did it?
pigeons falling down through it, though.
Well,
Go on, so you got 5. That's so. What are you saying about that house? Yeah, the table you built. Sorry.
No, we're in
That's
the
incredible.
bedroom. He's started wardrobes, haven't you?
yeah.
Built-in wardrobes you putting
Yeah, so we just need doors on those
Yeah.
You've wow.
from scratch as well.
What do
Just
you-
got the wood, got the stuff yourself,
Cut it,
and
cut it
Went
all
on
up,
YouTube.
put it in.
Yeah,
How long have you had the tools for?
Well, I got a power.
got a trade there,
I
mate.
got a power.
impact drill.
Impact driver for the screws, because that's what I was missing. You got me that for Christmas, didn't you? But I'm
Yeah, I
not
did,
used to
babes.
it yet. I've not
He's not
fucking
used it. I bought him a tool belt.
She
so I
likes
thought,
the idea.
All right, babes.
Yeah.
Not on the-
Hard out of the tool belt. That's it.
Yeah, don't wear
By
it.
the way, I fixed the lock on the door today. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right, babes.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Oh,
Maybe
stop
later.
it. Yeah, we got. My dad bought you a Black and Decker table.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're proper.
I like doing stuff like that because it's it's immediate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see the results of it, so I quite like doing stuff like that. I couldn't do. If it was, that's why my concentration levels ain't that long. I don't think it's like I want to see it done and then move on to something else.
Yeah,
Why
but-
don't you? Why don't you do something like that for content?
Yeah, building a
Comic
table.
bills.
No, I'm
Comic
not.
bills
No,
would work.
Jenny, I'm not that good.
You
It
just
takes
film
me a
yourself
long,
building
long
a chair
time.
or a table.
No, it
You
takes
don't
a
need to
long
be any
time.
good. Just you learning something.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff out there. The people who know what they're doing. But, no,
Did you?
it's not-
So
They're
the
not funny
chair,
enough.
the chairs you've.
I haven't made any chairs.
No.
Oh no, I made a sort of up for the under the bay window. I've made a thing to sit on.
a
it.
Little
seat.
bench.
Yeah.
Window
And you
seat.
pull it up and you
Yeah.
put all shit underneath it. Yeah.
You'd have filmed yourself doing that in 5 parts. That would have flown.
Yeah.
You two being funny in between it.
Yeah.
So what do you? What are you any good at it?
So
Then?
what do you do?
So what you bring?
Sit there fanning yourself.
What you bring to the table that Eddie built?
Yeah.
Well, actually, what I like to do is I do patchwork.
Oh no, fair enough.
Like
That's
what
true.
crocheting?
No, like, do you know what it was? A few years ago when I had my life crisis, my
Yeah.
first one, just to stop my mind thinking about all the shit, I just like started cutting up clothes and like sewing squares together, and then I made this enormous patchwork blanket
yeah.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
fucking incredible. It's
Yeah, and I can't sew. I used to just
Yeah,
blue
you
tap.
can.
I can't. Well, I can a bit now, but I used to just blue tap buttons on stuff and whatever, and then colour the blue tack in
Yeah.
just because just couldn't sew. But then I made all the bunting for the wedding, didn't I?
Yeah.
And like all the flags, and then I lined them, and I made 131 meters of bunting.
proper cloth bunting.
Yeah,
All sort of lined.
Wow.
and everything,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We
lovely.
speak to each
that.
other for 6 months, did we?
Well, no, you were just that.
Yeah, but it was
So
Yeah.
you just
probably,
Yeah.
probably the most peace you've had in your
Oh my
marriage,
God,
though. Yeah.
You're right, Rob, because
Oh.
he don't stop talking.
It's
yeah.
so good. It's so nice when you've got something to do and you don't force it. Like my wife's Mark at the moment. It's lovely. Just sit next to each other. I can just watch what I want to watch.
Yeah.
She marks and chats to me every now and again. You're like,
Yeah.
fine,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that.
There's
We
no
sit
pressure.
together.
There's no pressure on
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
going
we
on.
sit together and we watch what she wants to watch.
Help, my house is haunted.
Yes.
That's the new favourite.
You're a ghosty, aren't you?
Mm.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in our house go on, don't we?
Yeah,
Loads
yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, got a ghostie in our house, haven't we?
Have you?
Or a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen one?
You've
I've
got the
seen
gift,
all
haven't you?
sorts
So
of
would he come for
Yeah,
you?
you said. Yeah.
Do you know what? They
Is
come
it like
for
Whoopi
him.
Goldberg where they like come looking for you or not?
They come for him. When he moved in, then they all went, oh no, we'll have him. So you had all the stuff with the lady upstairs and your arm being taken up and all of this stuff, didn't you?
Aye.
I was turning around and we were watching the telly one day, and I just turned around and looked at her, and there's this fucking big fucking shadow standing right in front of her, looking like that. I went, "Oh, fuck me!" And it just went, shh, just went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our telly comes on at night, in the middle of the night. Have I told you this before?
No.
So we'll feel like, oh, someone's here, and then we'll go to sleep, and then the telly we'll get a big crack, and then the telly will come on, but it won't be a program, it'll be white noise.
Yeah.
And so then we'll talk to it and go try and work out who it is, and then when we find out who it is or who we think it is, we'll go, is it da-da-da, and it will flash, and then we'll go, if you just come say hello, and it'll go, and then it'll go once.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So that's happened quite a lot. The fire came on in the kitchen, didn't it, on its
In
own?
the kitchen, door opened.
You had dogs round.
Yeah,
Dogs. Oh yeah, yeah.
Dogs will be sitting there, and then all of a sudden they'll just look at Martha. She's a beautiful little dog, really gentle, and she's sitting on the couch one day. And she just went up in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Leo's the same in it.
Yeah,
Squirrel
yeah.
came round. He watched someone go up the hallway, didn't he?
Yeah,
Just walked
yeah.
out, just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a
So
lot.
have you got the gift as well then, or
No, not at all. No, but since I've been with Lou, stuff.
Yeah, they've for you, isn't it? Really.
I had some weird things when I've had a couple of weird things before, but yeah. But it's all good, isn't it? We don't have any bad stuff in the house. I've bad stuff in other places. I've like, fuck that.
You saw a spirit the other day.
Yeah, but that was a come down. It was. I'd had tablets in Benidorm, and I've come to drugs very late in life. 37, had my first tablet, and then Benidorm the other week I had a couple, and then I was in bed. But I'd already said this to myself. I'd said it'd be weird if someone could just come down the hatch, and I think I'd seen something on TikTok. I was like, imagine them coming down the loft hatch sort of thing, like they'd been up there, and I was like, what a stupid thing to think. Went to bed, then woke up in the middle of the night, could have sworn the loft hatch was down, and there was a torch coming out of it. Ran towards it. As I ran towards it, I was like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I realised it was the fire alarm, little green light on the fire alarm,
right.
and there was nothing going on with the loft hatch. Like, it's just having like bad dreams because I haven't on tablets to come down. I've had nothing spiritual happen. I don't think walk around being open to it, but I don't think it's not real either. Do you know what I mean? I'm not against it, but I'm just not. It just doesn't come into my mind. So.
What about you?
No, again, not really open to. I've obviously when I've ran up the stairs, shit myself because when you turn the light. When I was like 17, 18, I'd turn the lights off. Last one downstairs, leg it up, and then there's been certain parts of the house where there's a chair, and you go, oh, I can easily put a young girl's spirit in that chair if I wanted to. But I just go.
Why would you immediately go? I could put a young girl spirit in that?
Because
it's very noncy that.
The ring.
Right.
You know, the ring.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
You know, with the black hair over it, and she just sat in the corner in like a white gown like that.
Yeah.
Like that sort of. My imagination can go to that where I could probably see it, but I just don't let it go there. I just go, I'm not entertaining the idea that. So if it's dark, it's dark, and you think you can see a silhouette sat at the end of the bed or something like that.
Probably is there.
No, because I
it
can. No, it's not because I can.
Yeah, it is.
I can imagine seeing it, and I go, "Oh, that was what it would be like." But I go, "You fucking idiot!" And then I'll just think about something like Hans Molman getting the football in the groin, and then I laugh, and then that relaxes me. So I don't really let it come into my life.
You fight it.
What spirits?
Yeah. I don't like.
It was worse when I was younger. When I was younger and I was in the dark, and you have to be the last one upstairs. But then as life got more and more battering, I ain't got the energy to. I haven't got the energy to spend on a ghost now. I'll be like,
I'm like that with horror films. Me and my wife used to watch horror films all the time, and
I love horror films.
Life's scary enough.
I love a horror
Like
film.
she loves spirit stuff. I don't mind a slasher, a scream, no, what you did last summer sort of thing. But I can't stand anything with spirits. I can't stand anything you can't fight. I don't like it. Anything like, because like I'm going to get beat, aren't I? Like I don't like that. So if If I can imagine, because I like to imagine myself, so if I imagine myself in the room, just park myself in the corner and go and fuck it, swing or get stabbed. But you fucked with the spirit, so they scare me.
Oh, you say that. We've got a spirit that makes our kitchen lights go like disco lights, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's nice. That's the other thing as well. Why does everyone assume they're going to be bad? Surely spirits.
This is my point.
We've always said this.
Yeah,
Because we went to the... there's a very famous house in Pontefract, which is so we went there on Halloween one night, and they were filming
on Halloween.
Yeah,
with Dodds. Yeah,
yeah, and these two guys, I can't remember what they were called, but they're big on the internet, and so they set it all up in the house, and then we went upstairs, and they're doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Right? So we went upstairs, and we walked in that bedroom, and there's one bedroom, and all of a sudden I was like, this ain't fun. There's something. This is fucking horrible. This room. Right?
Yeah.
And then there goes, right, Lou, I'm standing there, go, Lou, get on the bed. Right, if there's a spirit in here, pin Lou to the bed and do something really bad to her. And I'm like, fucking excuse me, that's my message to her. Go on, do something really bad to Lou. So Lou sat on the bed to go, pin her down. And I'm like, could you fucking...
And I'm like, oh no, don't pin her down. Oh no.
I'd be like that. Just in the middle of the room, spit in my mouth and pull on my beard. Go on, if there's a spirit in here, do that.
Finger me bum.
That's probably like, okay, married a woman cheats with ghosts in front of husband. Husband watches his woman.
Husband calls exorcist to cook himself.
Just the three of you, just a gap
Runs
in the
out of
middle.
friends to ask.
But it was like, why does it have to be bad? All they wanted was something really
our ghosts
bad
in our
to
house are
happen.
lovely, aren't they?
Whatever's in our house doesn't ever.
You can imagine it to be nice. Like, 'cause my mum reckons so we've been looking at moving houses, and I haven't found one that I like, and I just want to extend ours. I was like, oh, you love your house too much, and I do. I proper love my house, so I can imagine myself just hanging around there, like if I was dead, like being like this. Yes, my house, I love it.
Well, our house, our road is like next to a graveyard. So Margaret, 2 doors up, she has spirits in her house. 2 doors down, Keith, they have footprints in their living room carpet.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of number 15 that Keith's mother-in-law used to live at number 15, and she had to move out of number 15 because of the poltergeist activity. So
you wouldn't mind if they put the bins out, something like that. You'd be like, fucking go on then.
Yeah.
Go and hold all the curtains for you.
What was so bad that she had to move out?
I don't really. It was when she was a lot younger, and stuff would just be flying around the house, and doors opening and shutting, and all of this sort of stuff.
Literally plates flying across the room.
Yeah, literally. But when you walk past number 15, it's just like pretty little house. But every time I walk past her now, I just think.
Apparently, our houses are built on where we are. There was loads of mines as well, so there's tunnels.
Yeah.
So.
And you sometimes
15
see.
could have been a scab.
Yeah, yeah. You sometimes see somebody.
There's a corner of the front room, and
going into that corner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite weird.
Yeah.
So interesting. Right, well, we have to save some of the time now. Right, thanks. Do you want to? What do you want to promote?
Please listen to Tough Gig Comedy
Yeah.
Please listen to Tough Gig Comedy Podcast with me and Edward.
Why have you got where's the Tough Gig?
Why does it have to be tough? We just talk about spirits being bad. Now you're making all gigs tough.
What is it about what was it Tough Gig got you? Because
we just talked about
every gig's tough now.
We're actually really.
How many was in yours? 6. Oh, show off.
But we are brutally honest about how we do.
Yeah.
And we talk about what we talk. We talk about the gigs in the past week, and if we die, or the gig shit, we're brutally honest about.
But people will love that. Our fans will definitely love that because they'll be amazed with this episode about comedy so much because we always try and avoid it.
Gav Webster tried with the comedy results, but no one would ring in with a death ever.
Yeah.
Well, even the big, you're thinking no one will. A real death, not many are ringing in to go, I have just died.
No, you'd have to have you have a 6 week. You got to go grace period. Who died 6 weeks ago, and then have to call him when you've moved on.
Yeah, we're pretty.
That's good. We're honest.
We're honest about it, and it's funny you should say that. We went through a little period at the beginning of asking comics to give us a death story because people come and stay with us every now and again. And they would, but then it's like, oh, we're going to the dressing room. Do you want to give us a death story? Well, yeah, not now. I'll ring you on Monday. Yeah. Never fucking did. Yeah. Comics won't admit it. But we all know the reality of stand-up is every now and again it's shit. The room shit or the gig shit, and we talk about that and what it's like.
Sometimes, well, tough. I suppose it's tough then, isn't it? Yeah, because a death is when it's actually set up to do quite well. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And you just die.
Download 2025. Thank
Fucking
you.
hell.
Oh my
Well,
god.
yeah, but festival gigs are different.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
fuck
no.
me.
Oh, I did
Oh.
one for Toby Foster.
Hold on, let's save it for their pod.
What?
Let's save it for their pod.
Yeah, but I think a death on the circuit can set you back so far, which is why it's hard to admit to.
Well,
Right.
It's
yeah.
literally can be 2 years. If you die at a club, they go, that could be you for a university degree.
You can have this
Go back to
conversation
uni
on their
and
podcast.
learn.
Tough gig. Tough
Yeah,
gig.
sorry,
what?
yeah.
With
Comedy
Eddie
gold.
Tough Gig Comedy
podcast.
Podcast.
And what's your one
Spit
with
or
Sally?
swallow.
Spit or swallow.
And then tour
And
September,
By Eddie's
October.
book, Naughty Boy.
Yeah.
Eddie's book, Naughty Boy, and your tour is.
Talk. Go
Which-
to www.louis. It's not Louise. What's my name?
Lou Conran.
Thank you. www.louconran.com and all the tickets and info's on there. Thank
And
you.
without
Eddie
being
supporting.
offensive, do you know your socials?
At Lou Conran on Instagram. At Lou Conran on
It's
TikTok.
like moment of truth for Silhouette.
At Lou Conran Comedian Facebook.
Right.
At Lou Conran on Threads.
TikTok.
And Eddie, do you know your
Mine is
socials?
just all at Eddie Brimson, and I think TikTok's got at Eddie.Brimson, but it's Eddie with a Y. And Facebook is Eddie Brimson, comedian, actor, writer, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Right.
But it's all on there anyway.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Nice
having
one.
us.
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Cheers.